What's happening, Leeds United faithful? The Whites Army needs to sit down for this one, because the news coming out of Elland Road today is absolutely mind-blowing. We've got 3 earth-shattering developments that will make your head spin, and trust me, you're not going to believe what's unfolding behind the scenes at our beloved club right now. These aren't just your typical transfer rumors or injury updates. We're talking about seismic shifts that could completely reshape Leeds United's immediate future and determine whether we survive in the Premier League or face another heartbreaking relegation. First up, there's a manager whose future hangs in the balance, with some very important people flying in from across the pond for emergency talks. Then we've got a teenage sensation whose new contract could either secure our future or set us up for a massive payday that'll blow your mind. And finally, there's a striker on loan in Spain who's just been nominated alongside a Real Madrid superstar, and he might be coming home earlier than expected. The timing of all 3 stories couldn't be more critical as we sit just 3 points above the relegation zone. And let me tell you, every single one of these developments could change everything for Leeds United. We're living through one of the most crucial periods in our recent history, with decisions being made this week that could define the next decade at Elland Road. The pressure is mounting, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the Whites Army deserves to know exactly what's happening behind closed doors. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and buckle up because this roller coaster is just getting started. Make sure you turn on notifications because you won't want to miss a single update as these stories develop over the coming days. The first bombshell involves a crucial meeting that could determine our entire season's fate. The Germans' Judgment Day arrives at Elland Road. Daniel Farke, there's the name that's got every Leeds fan stomach in knots right now. The 49ers Enterprises representatives are literally jetting in from the United States for what can only be described as crunch talks that could seal our German manager's fate. This isn't some routine business meeting. This is a full-scale evaluation of where Leeds United stands under Farke's leadership, and the implications are absolutely staggering. Parag Marat himself is making the trip to Elland Road, and you know when the big bosses fly halfway across the world, it's not for a friendly chat over tea and biscuits. These talks are happening right before our crucial clash against West Ham, with Farke's job security hanging by a thread after back-to-back defeats to Burnley and Tottenham. The timing couldn't be more dramatic. Imagine the pressure on our German manager, knowing that his employers are watching every tactical decision, every substitution, every moment of hesitation from the stands. The stats don't lie. Whites Army, we're dominating possession, shots, and expected goals. But we're not putting the ball in the back of the net when it matters. Farke's been saying we deserve more points than we've got, but in football, results are what count. And the 49ers are clearly getting nervous about our position just 3 points above relegation. The American ownership group didn't invest millions to watch Leeds United struggle in the bottom 3. And patience is wearing thin faster than a Leeds United away kit after a muddy match at Stoke. The German tactician has a 75% win rate overall with Leeds, but here's the kicker. In the Premier League, that drops to just 25%. West Ham on Friday isn't just another game. It's a potential career-defining moment for Farke, with the American owners watching from the stands. Every pass, every tactical switch, every moment of the match will be analyzed by executives who hold his future in their hands. The pressure is immense, and the Whites Army will be desperate to see their team deliver when it matters most. But hold on to your scarves because that meeting agenda isn't just about our manager's future. The Gray family magic strikes again, but at what cost? Harry Gray has just put pen to paper on his first professional contract, and this 17-year-old sensation is already making waves that could reshape Leeds United's financial future. The younger brother of Archie Gray, who we sold to Tottenham for big money last summer, has just signed a 3-year deal that's got finance experts buzzing and academy scouts from across Europe taking notice. This isn't just another youth contract. This is potentially the foundation of Leeds United's next generation, and a crucial piece of our long-term survival strategy. Dan Plumley, our go-to-finance guru, has revealed the genius behind this move. Whites Army, this isn't just about keeping a talented youngster. It's about protecting a potentially massive asset that could generate the kind of transfer fees that keep clubs like Leeds United financially stable in the modern game. If Harry follows in his brother's footsteps and develops into a first-team star, we're looking at another player who could command millions in transfer fees, providing crucial revenue for future squad building. The The lad scored 8 goals in 11 U18 appearances and bagged 7 in 13 U21 games. Those numbers don't lie. Bundesliga giants have already been sniffing around our academy talent, and Leeds have moved quickly to tie down this grey family gem before the vultures start circling. The family connection runs deeper than just footballing talent. It's about Leeds United DNA, about understanding what it means to wear the white shirt, and about having the mental strength to handle the pressure that comes with being a Whites player. "I'm just a fan, really. Just like anyone else," Harry said after signing. "I've supported Leeds for as long as I know. Now I get to live everyone's dream." The emotion in those words, the pure Leeds DNA flowing through this kid, it's what we're all about. This is what separates Leeds United from other clubs. We don't just develop players, we develop Whites who understand the passion, the history, and the responsibility that comes with representing this incredible fan base. Harry Gray represents hope for the future, a symbol that even in our darkest Premier League struggles, the next generation of Leeds United stars is being carefully cultivated at Thorpe Arch. But while we're celebrating securing one teenage talent, there's another story that could provide the solution to all our problems. The prodigal son who could save our season. Here's the twist that nobody saw coming. White's Army. Mateo Joseph, the striker who caused chaos by refusing to show up for preseason training, has just been nominated for the La Liga Under-21 Player of the Month award alongside Real Madrid superstar Arda Güler. This is the kind of football story that scriptwriters would reject as the unbelievable. Our exiled striker is now competing for individual honors with one of the world's most promising talents while we desperately struggle to score goals in the Premier League. This is absolutely incredible. Our loanee at Mallorca has been on fire in October, scoring 2 goals and providing 1 assist in just 2 games, including a stunning brace off the bench against Sevilla. That had Spanish media comparing him to some of La Liga's most clinical finishers. While we're struggling to find the back of the net in the Premier League, Joseph is tearing up La Liga and showing exactly what we're missing. The irony is so painful it hurts. We're crying out for goals, and our solution is 1,000 miles away. Thriving in the Spanish sunshine and earning recognition alongside Real Madrid's brightest stars. The 22-year-old Spain Under-21 international fell out with Daniel Fark over the summer, demanding a move to Spain and creating one of the most dramatic transfer sagas we've seen at Elland Road. But here's the kicker. Leeds rejected every loan offer that included a purchase option because they still believe in his massive potential. The club's hierarchy saw something special in Joseph, something worth fighting for even when relationships turn sour and training ground tensions reach breaking point. With Dominic Calvert-Lewin managing just 1 goal in 7 appearances and Joel Pirro yet to find the net this season, the irony is absolutely staggering. Our attack is crying out for goals, creativity, and that killer instinct that separates good strikers from great ones, and the player who could solve everything is 1,000 miles away, nominated alongside Real Madrid's brightest young star. Joseph's performances at Mallorca are a constant reminder of what could have been, a daily torture for Leeds fans watching their team struggle while their former striker flourishes in Spanish football. Leeds managing director Robbie Evans made it crystal clear that Joseph is central to their future plans and they expect him back next summer. But with our current goal-scoring crisis and Fark's job hanging by a thread, could we see an early recall in January? The mathematics are simple. Joseph is proving his worth in one of Europe's top leagues, while Leeds United desperately needs someone who can find the back of the net with consistency. The question isn't whether Joseph could help Leeds United right now, it's whether pride, politics, and past disagreements will prevent a reunion that could save both the players and the club's season. White's Army. This is the ultimate Leeds United story, drama, talent, and the potential for redemption all wrapped into one explosive package. Joseph's thriving in Spain, while we desperately need goals. Fark's fighting for his future, and the 49ers are watching every move. The narrative practically writes itself. Could this be the masterstroke that saves our season? Will Joseph return as the conquering hero, or are we destined to watch our former striker shine while we battle relegation? The next few months will define everything for Leeds United. Drop your thoughts below. Do you want Joseph back, or has that bridge been burned forever? Marching on together.